They took my guns and thought I wouldn't fight back. Now their entire van is sitting in a federal impound lot, marked as evidence. It started when two men claiming to be HOA compliance officers showed up at my property. They wore dark uniforms with cheap-looking patches, carried radios, and flash badges I didn't recognize. I live on a ranch that's not even under an HOA, so I knew something was wrong from the jump, but they were aggressive. One of them walked right up to my porch and said, "We've received reports that you're illegally storing firearms outside federal guidelines." I told them, "This is private property. You're trespassing. Show me the law you're talking about." They didn't. Instead, they pushed past me. One of them said, "We're seizing the weapons now. You can file a complaint later." I watched, stunned, as they walked into my barn, where I legally store a few hunting rifles in a locked safe. 10 minutes later, they came out with a couple of my rifles in hand and loaded them into their black, unmarked van. That's when I called the sheriff. And here's where the story turns. Not only did the sheriff confirm they weren't real law enforcement, but his deputy recognized one of the men, a former contractor who had been kicked out of our county years ago for impersonating an officer during a boundary dispute. Turns out, these guys have been running a fake HOA enforcement scheme all across rural areas, targeting older landowners and folks they assumed wouldn't fight back. They'd threaten fines, flash fake badges, and in some cases, like mine, steal property under guise of confiscation. The sheriff's department acted fast. They found the van parked just outside town and recovered all of my guns, plus others reported missing in neighboring counties. The firearms were taken in for evidence, and the van itself, fully outfitted with stolen gear, a police scanner, and even forged documents, was impounded by a federal task force. Both men were arrested. They're now facing federal charges for impersonating law enforcement, weapons theft, and conspiracy to defraud private citizens. I got my guns back. But more importantly, they got exposed. And now, every single ranch in this area knows. If someone shows up claiming to be HOA police, you call the real ones. Like that story? Hit the like button and help more people see it. Subscribe now for more real stories where the underdog wins and the fake authority goes down hard.